Well, good morning, TikTok. So, Ed over here at FICM Repair. So we have a comment here. Somebody posted, how do I fix a power 6.0 power strip alternator that won't charge? Well, sadly, you won't fix it. You can take it apart if you want to, and you can change out the voltage regulator. You can change out the brushes, and probably one of those things is gonna solve your problem. Change out the diodes, whatever. Or you can just go ahead and just get a replacement. So we happen to sell a few. And this dude here, he's our most popular seller by a fair bit. He does 240 amps at speed, 190 amps at cold idle, and just another reason to know that God loves you and wants you to be happy in case you're looking for another example. So the issue in a Power Stroke 6.0 is that very seldom is it that the alternator just fails due to age, fails due to wearing out the brushes. Commonly, it's the voltage regulator that dies. Now, in this particular guy's case, in his post in the comments, it says, hey, his battery light is on. So that means that it's not charging. And so if it's not charging at all, it's dropping, down below the threshold that little red light decides to turn on the dash. Yeah, probably it's the brushes. Probably. And so if you wanted to take apart that alternator and stretch those little brush springs and put them back together, again, if you're on a serious budget, it is Christmas time and all, that could probably get you by for a day or so. But really the better answer is to just replace the alternator and recognize that the larger conversation here is that really the alternator is too bloody small for the application just anyway. And so what ends up happening is the glow plugs stay on for a period of time after ignition, and all of a sudden we got a problem. And the problem that we have is, well, the glow plugs are on for some time after ignition. So at 0 degrees and colder, it's 2 minutes. At 30 degrees, it's 1 minute and 15. At 50 degrees, it's 45 seconds. At 90 degrees, we don't care. It's like a half a second after ignition. But when they're running, there's a 230 amp drawdown against the charging system. And the stock alternator only does 75 amps at cold idle, as most of you guys know if you follow me. So here's to educating one more and bring them one more up to speed. To the original poster here, dude, whatever you do for a living, you're better than we are. We mean zero disrespect. This is what we do for a living. Let us help you. We carry 16 million or so auto parts, so whatever you need, we totally got you. And we'll spend just as much time trying to talk you out of stuff as talking into stuff. Find my other videos. It's easier to find them on YouTube. It's just a more indexable, searchable platform. And you can go ahead and just do a search on YouTube for alternator space FICM repair, and you'll see my videos talking about the different options and why and all that kind of stuff. If you live in a southern climate, the 185, smaller than this dude, is probably adequate for you. If you live in a northern climate, the Tundra with us, then the 240 one here is probably the one you want. Or if you plow commercially or winch professionally or just have some crazy sound system or whatever, running some massive inverter, then there's 320, 370, even 400 amp options. But recognize the men from the boys separation here is what do these puppies do at idle? Idle amperage is everything. So whatever you can do for idle amperage to solve it, that's what we want to do. I hope this helps somebody. Truly I do. Merry Christmas to you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much. Take care. FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together. The goal is not to sell you stuff. It's to tell you stuff. Thanks for listening.